Hey mighty friends, welcome back to my messy to minimal mama journey, where today's video is another real life complete disaster messy house cleanup. Today I am bringing you that real life cleanup motivation for those of you especially who are at home struggling with depression and anxiety and having a messy house. If you're feeling unmotivated and feeling stuck and you just don't know how to get started cleaning the mess, and then the mess just keeps growing and it becomes this complete disaster like mine is, I got your back. I am here for you. I'm here to help get you up, get you motivated so that you can clean your house right along with me today. I know the struggle of feeling depressed and not having energy, and we get stuck in our minds, and that vicious cycle just keeps going and going. And then we just start with all that negative self-talk, and it just keeps us stuck. And then we feel like failures, and our house just becomes more and more of a complete disaster, and it's just so overwhelming. We can't get started. If this sounds like you, then this video is definitely for you. If I can do this right now and I can clean my complete disaster of a messy house, then you can too. Even if it's just one small mess in your messy house, you are going to feel so much better by the end of this video. So get up, no excuses. Let's get started cleaning the mess together right now. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to jump right into cleaning off this messy table here. And as you can see, this entire space is a complete disaster. And when I'm dealing with any space that is a complete disaster, I can become easily overwhelmed, and it will lead to procrastination. And honestly, I have been procrastinating this entire weekend. This is actually a Sunday when I'm filming, and the kids have managed to make another complete disaster here on the table. But I decided I really needed some cleaning therapy, and I needed to get a video here for you. So I decided to send them off outside on the trampoline so that I could just, clean by myself without kids around me, because I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy cleaning without my kids around me. They tend to make a mess when I'm cleaning a mess. I'm sure if you're a mama, you can relate. Leave me a comment below letting me know if that's the case for you. So yeah, I know I'm going to get those comments that are going to be like, oh, you really need to let your kids clean up their own mess, yada, yada, yada. I do on the daily, but for the sake of doing this video for you guys and bringing you that real life cleanup motivation, as well as getting some cleaning therapy for myself, I needed to send them away. It can also become even more overwhelming when kids are around you and you're trying to clean a mess. So yeah, it's just a bad idea altogether, and better for them to not be around when we are trying to clean a mess. So I was just cleaning up some crafts and Play-Doh that they were playing with here on the table. And I wanted to point out that whenever I'm dealing with a complete disaster in any space, I like to focus in on cleaning one small mess in that space at a time. And so I have found that when it comes to a messy kitchen like mine is, I like to start with the kitchen table. It's a smaller area, and all it really entails is removing the items off of the surface. So like in this case, yeah, I'm cleaning off the crafts and stuff, and I'm discarding any trash, but majority of the time it's going to be dishes from a meal that you guys just ate. So you could just go ahead and remove the dishes from the table. Even if you have to set them aside to the counter next door, you're clearing the table, you're getting that blood pumping, you're getting your cleaning groove on, and you're allowing that momentum to kick in because you're up cleaning a mess. And then going ahead and discarding any food that's left over. And it's really simple. Put everything on the counter. You're up, like I said, you're getting the blood pumping, and momentum has set in. You are now cleaning a mess, and this is exactly what's going to help you to continue cleaning the rest of the space. Half of the battle is getting up to get started cleaning, right? So you've already accomplished that by starting to clear off the kitchen table, and it's a fairly simple task. And so once you've removed all the items and you finally have a clear surface, you can now use your favorite smelling cleaner or spray and wipe down the table and make it nice and shiny and clean. And then you can go ahead, if you want to, add that floral arrangement in the center or light a candle. And then you can just sit there for a moment and take it in and admire a clean space within that whole space of a complete disaster that you are cleaning. And that is going to motivate you to continue on and clean the rest of the mess in that space. And that is what you call self-motivation. And it has been working for me. Whenever my kitchen is a complete disaster, I find that starting with the kitchen table is the best place to start for me. And so I really wanted to share that tip with you guys, especially if you're like me and you do struggle with cleaning house while living with anxiety and depression. Honestly, I have a lot going on, and that has been playing a huge part in why I have been procrastinating and why my house is a complete disaster. If I'm being honest, it has been quite the challenge to just balance everything as far as working outside of the home, single mom life, and trying to maintain this house. So I really hope that this video is bringing you guys that real life cleaning motivation and you were able to get up and start cleaning right along with me. I'm so happy to be here for you. And I also want to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Blueland Cleaning Products. I love Blueland for many reasons. Number one, they are shipped directly to my door with their subscription service, so it saves me the time and trouble of shopping altogether. It also saves me a ton of money, and you can get even more savings by buying refills in bulk. Honestly, being a single mom, I need all the help that I can get. I also love contributing to Blueland's mission to eliminate single-use plastics in our homes and on the earth. I love that Blueland uses no single-use plastic in any component of their bottles, tablets, and wrappers, or their shipping. Most importantly, I know that Blueland's products are made of clean, naturally derived ingredients that are safe for use around my kids and my dog. Being a long-time consumer of Blueland cleaning products, I have already used their multi-surface cleaner, their glass cleaner, as well as their bathroom cleaner, and I love them all. So I was super excited today to finally receive the dishwasher starter set. The dishwasher set comes with a 60-count refill package of the white tablets, as well as this Forever tin. I just love this cute little storage container to store all these tablets, and they're super easy to use. You just drop the tab right into your dish soap compartment, close it up, turn on your dishwasher, and let Blueland do all the hard work. And you guys, Blueland truly lives up to their claim that their dishwasher tablets are proven to perform on baked on, burnt on stains with no rinse aid needed. Let me tell you, we have hard water where we live, and I always have those white water spots on my dishes when they're done. But with Blueland's dishwasher tablets, they came out sparkling clean. I was super impressed, and I will definitely be using these again. Even the silverware turned out super clean, shiny, and spot-free. You guys, I'm loving these dishwasher tablets. And finally, another favorite thing about Blueland cleaning products is they require very little space for storage. And you guys know I'm on my messy to minimal journey. So if you're ready to make your home a cleaner place as well as our planet, then all you have to do is click my link below to get 15% off your first kit and try it for yourself. Blueland is sharing this special offer just for my viewers only. So make sure to take advantage of this savings by going down in the description below to get your first purchase from Blueland for 15% off by clicking my link. Or you can scan the QR code right here on your screen. Try it out for yourself. I really think you're gonna love Blueland as much as I do. So let's get right back into that real life cleaning motivation. And I really do hope by now that all of you watching have taken those initial steps to just walking over to the mess and getting started by cleaning just one small surface area of the mess in that space. So you guys know I already given you the tip to start with your kitchen table if your kitchen is a complete disaster. So you could really use this strategy in any space that is a complete disaster. For instance, if your complete disaster is in your bedroom, then I would start with making the bed because number one, it's pretty simple. Right? It's simple to just straighten out your sheets, your blanket, fluff your pillows, place them neatly. And then if you have decorative pieces to go on top, as far as throw pillows or a cute little blanket you want to spread across the bottom, something that makes you feel happy about your space once it's cleaned and tidied. And then in that moment, you are going to be releasing those happy hormones, those endorphins in your brain that make you feel good. And then you're going to feel, again, that internal motivation, that momentum, and you're going to want to continue cleaning the space. And then you're able to keep moving. So then maybe the next thing you can turn to is picking up, the clothes off the floor or something like that. Or if you like going through like your personal belongings that are on your dresser or something like that, you can start organizing those. So whatever it is that you enjoy doing, whatever category that might be within the complete disaster, I highly recommend starting with, because the truth is we're not going to be motivated to clean a mess that we don't enjoy cleaning. Like I said, cleaning is my therapy, but there are some tasks in certain spaces that I just despise. Like for instance, these dishes. I avoid dishes at all costs. And this stems from my childhood because we grew up in a house full of people because we lived with our extended family, my grandma, my grandpa. I had 2 uncles, my aunt, and then it was, just my siblings. And then my dad, my sister and I were the ones who had to do the dishes every night. And I seriously am traumatized. So that's why I always have so many dishes piled up. Even if I have a dishwasher, it's just one of those things mentally that I avoid at all costs. But I really am trying to change this bad habit. And I'm trying to lessen the amount of dishes. And honestly, I think I did pretty good. Like in today's video, if you look in my past videos, I had a whole lot more dishes. So I've been pretty good about at least doing 1 load a day in the dishwasher and making sure that I do wash the pots and pans. But again, this weekend, I was really just taking that downtime finally to just relax, because I don't know if you guys do know this, but if you follow me over on my Instagram at mighty.mama, I came down with the shingles virus. So I was back to work this past Monday. And it was horrible. But thank God for the medicine. So I'm feeling much better. But yeah, that was another thing where I just needed to rest and do nothing. So I was really just trying to take it easy. And like I said, I was procrastinating because my anxiety has been through the roof with everything going on in my life. And then just feeling in that low mood and not, feeling motivated to do anything at all. So yeah. Dishes are my number one thing that I do not like. And also scrubbing the stovetop. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what are your least favorite things to clean in your house? So basically just starting by doing those simpler tasks that are going to bring you quicker results so that you can get that, happy feeling of actually like you're doing it, you're cleaning the mess. And then that momentum kicks in by that point. And you're in your cleaning groove and you're able to just keep going. Because the truth is, it's inevitable. Like, we need to clean our houses. We can only procrastinate so long. And I get it. I'm there with you guys. That's why this kitchen is a complete disaster. But it does feel so good once you clean the mess. And so, I totally get like how a mess can grow out of control. Even if you're not struggling with anxiety and depression, maybe you just have no time in your week to clean your house. I know working outside the home now, it's rough. I have like no time, no energy during the week. And so just having the energy to keep up with the basics all week, like doing the dishes, cooking the meals, cleaning the laundry, so the kids have clothes for school, I have clothes for work, is a struggle all in itself. So that is why my cabinets are so caked on with grease and dust, because who has this extra time and energy when you're a single mom to clean these types of messes? But I am glad I was able to at least tackle this task of these cabinets. I still have to clean above the cabinets, but I have so many plans for my entire house, and I am going to be making some changes here to YouTube. So if you're here for the long haul, then definitely make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my new uploads or my new lives, because I am going to do a live and I'm going to discuss what changes I'll have here on YouTube. You guys are going to like it, I think, and I'm so excited to share so many things here. And I know I've said this before, but you guys, I've been prepping and planning behind the scenes, and that's why it's also taken me longer in between each video. I just have so much coming your way. All the things I had planned prior to my life becoming so chaotic and basically falling apart. I'm now basically putting everything back in order in my life and, taking control of the mess in my home, as well as going to be redoing a lot of things in my house. So I'm happy to share that with you guys and I'm excited. Also, if you want to follow me over on IG, I am going to be sharing more of my single mom life over there. So it's just a matter of timing, you guys. But I am off from the school this summer, so I'm going to have a lot more time to invest here in YouTube. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you click that bell for all notifications so that you get notified with my new uploads. And I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around. If you've been here, if you're a true blue, and putting up with my messy life and craziness. It is going to be well worth it, I promise you. And I really hope that I do deliver for you, okay, when you watch my videos. I love you guys. And if you are new here, I hope you will stick around and get to know me more. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys being here for me. But I think I've talked so much. It's just, there's a lot to say because it's been a while and I really want to make sure that you guys are up cleaning right along with me. And so I really hope that this video is bringing you guys that real life cleanup motivation and that you were able to get started cleaning the mess in spite of your anxiety and depression or lack of time and energy, because that's what I'm here for. I am here to help you clean those messes in your house and make sure you do not feel guilty about it, because you're not alone in this struggle and I understand it. And there's so many like us here. Just read in the comment section. And please, you guys, leave a comment or share your heart if you feel comfortable down in the comments below, because allowing others here to read your comments is a great reminder that we are all not alone in the struggle. And also it's a way to just, get that off of your mind and your heart and your soul so that you no longer have to suffer in silence. That is exactly what this space is here for. It is for you so that you feel less alone in the struggle of cleaning house while living with anxiety and depression. So before I play music, I do want to let you guys know though that I used a Brillo pad on my stovetop and it worked great. I was afraid it would scratch like the white coating, but it did not. And I probably could have put a little more muscle into it to get those other remaining spots that were left over. But honestly, I was exhausted at this point in cleaning, so I didn't have much left in me. And I still had a lot more to go, as you will see as you continue watching the video. So I'm going to go ahead now and play that music for you guys so you guys can continue cleaning, because by now I know that you are all in your cleaning groove, and I'm going to let you jam out so you can really get into that cleaning, because we still have a lot to do here. So don't give up and keep on going, because we are cleaning together. Let's do it.
Imagine sun shining, pink clouds in the sky, and everything is right. Imagine stars lighting up the night, and a shooting star so vibrant, you have to make a wish. Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, nothing but blue skies, a totally peaceful mind. Never need need a second try. Know you get it right the very first time. It could be the best of days, it could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday, life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, instead I'm thinking of strangers, I'm thinking of haters, I'm thinking of laying down for a nap right here on the pavement. I'm thinking of payday, worried I won't make it. First I think of a delicate thing and then of a break it. I'm thinking of habits, yeah, all of the bad bits. Wish there was a secret map to the good parts and I could have it. But mama says bad days are necessary. The only way to notice a good day, and I guess it makes sense what she said. But I'm hoping for good days. Mama says bad days are necessary, but I'm hoping for good days.
I'm not crying. You're crying. That song, you guys, I love that song. It just really hits home for me. Oh, it really resonates with just this single mom life. And speaking of which, if you guys hear voices in the background, it's the little ones, it's unavoidable sometimes. I try to do my voiceovers when they're not around, but it's inevitable. You're going to pick them up in the background at times. So I really hope you're not bothered by that. I try my best to find those spaces and that alone time to do my voiceovers. But at this point, I just had to get this done, to be honest. So now I'm cleaning the lower cabinets, and yeah, at this point in this day, I was really tired. I wanted to give up. I didn't even want to do the lower portion, but I knew that if I didn't do it today, that I probably wouldn't get around to it until a much later time. And I wanted to truly accomplish my cabinets, both top and bottom. So I went ahead, I pushed forward. So please use this portion of the video as extreme cleaning motivation for you to keep going. Whatever that mess is that you've already started today with me, just finish it. Get it done. You're going to feel so much better about yourself, and something else is going to get in the way of you coming back to it tomorrow or, the next time you're planning to do it. So just do it now if it's at all possible. I'm going to encourage you to not give up, don't quit, and let's keep cleaning together. But while I'm down here scrubbing the cabinets, I do want to update you guys on a little bit of what's going on in my life, especially for my True Blues hair, but also for those of you new who are just finding me in today's video. Okay, so for those of you who are new, welcome again. I started a messy to minimal journey where basically I'm on a minimalism journey, and that has taken a back seat with all the craziness going on in my life. And so if you're new here, you're probably wondering what that is. Well, I am currently going through a separation with my soon-to-be ex-husband. There's just a lot of things that go into divorce. And so, to be honest, financially, it's a major burden. So a separation was the best option for us, but it's been emotionally draining, physically draining for both myself and the kids. And there is a lot of trauma involved in that when it comes to the kids. I don't want to share too much in detail because, it's for protection of their privacy. This is their life too. So I respect my kids, their privacy, their life. But just to kind of give you guys an idea of where I'm at. So I was married to my husband, the father of all three of my kids, for a very, very long time, like 20 something years. I honestly can't remember exactly how long, but it was a long time. And we first met back in high school. Unfortunately, we grew apart, and that's what it comes down to. I was a stay-at-home mom for 15 years after earning my college degree. And so this has been culture shock for me. This all occurred 2 years ago. I started working outside of the home, and that was a lot for me. It was very difficult to get used to that. I'm still learning how to balance it along with motherhood. So I am living that single mom life, that messy mom life. And I also struggle with living with anxiety and depression. And so with all those things going on in my life, my anxiety and depression has definitely heightened. But I do not medicate. I've tried everything. The meds do not work for me. They actually worsen my anxiety and depression. So I have done years and years of research on natural remedies for anxiety and depression. I'll actually link my video that I did a couple years ago. I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, I just do what works for me. If meds work for you, no judgment, to each their own. I just know it doesn't work for me. And then I also really take part in meditating and journaling and just the spiritual part of my life. God is the number one cure for anxiety and depression, in my opinion. I'm not going to go into my belief in God and all that. So anyways, I started my healing journey probably now about 8 years ago, when my anxiety and depression were really taking over my life, like to the point where I couldn't drive for 2 years. So it has been a truly rough run, and I am proud of myself for how far I have come. And that's why I chose to share my messy life with you guys here, because I truly understand how much anxiety and depression can affect your ability to clean your house. And I also know the vicious cycle of having a messy house and how it adds to your anxiety and depression. And it is just this never-ending vicious cycle. And so that is why I chose to share my mess here for those of you who are struggling like I do. And I have accepted the fact that I am going to most likely struggle for the rest of my life. I have learned to accept the fact that I have to live with my anxiety and depression, and it will come and go. And I just do the best I can to prevent it from getting really bad. And I really try not to beat myself up when I do have a depressive episode or when I'm having anxiety. I take all the necessary precautions so I don't have panic attacks. And it's just a never-ending thing that I have to live with. And I think once you accept that, that really makes it easier to live with it, because then you can put strategies into place and plan for worst case scenarios. And then you can learn how to prevent those worst case scenarios. So that's really what I've learned over the years of doing my own research and learning how to live with anxiety and depression. It's never perfect. That's why you guys can watch me from a couple years ago and I'm doing great. And now here I am, like 20 steps backwards, trying to play catch up again in my life. That's the problem with anxiety and depression, is it will have you slip off track. But that's okay, because I bring you the raw and real struggle of cleaning house while living with anxiety and depression. And that means we may be on top of our game for weeks, months, possibly years. And then you may slip and fall off and, fall into that depression episode. And when you're in those depression episodes, they really are paralyzing. Like, you, especially if you're a single mom like me and you have no choice and you have to go out of the house and work, then you know what? You know you're saving all your energy just for that. So guess what? The house is going to fall behind. So I get it. I understand it. And that's what I'm here for. So I wanted to just kind of give those of you who are new here today a little background of me. But there's a lot more to get to know about me. And so if you stick around, you will do that. But again, I'm not here to share private and personal details about my divorce or my children's life. So I won't be doing that. But just to kind of give you guys an idea of why I'm a single mom. And so I went from stay-at-home mom for 15 years to single mom working outside of the home. And yeah, it's a lot. So if you can relate, then you are definitely not alone in that struggle either. But yeah, I just wanted to update those of you who also have been around. I was recently sick with the shingles virus. I'm literally just finishing up my medicine. I broke out in blisters and rashes. I did have the chicken pox when I was younger. So I guess that's what happens. You have the shingles in you, and it could come out from extreme stress. And that is exactly what brought it out on me. And we were sick like multiple times already this year. We had the flu a couple times. I think I had that other virus, but it didn't show up positive on the test. So there's just been a lot. And between 3 kids, oh yeah, I have 3 kids for those of you who are new. My oldest son is 15. My daughter is 10 and my youngest is 5, but they're all going to have birthdays very soon in the upcoming months. So they'll be turning 6, 11, and 16. And my oldest will be getting his license by the end of this year. He currently has his driver's permit, and that's a whole other challenge within itself. So this motherhood is no joke, okay? I feel you mamas, and I am definitely being forced to live up to that mighty mama name recently. Let me just say that. But all of us mothers, we are all mighty mamas. I always said motherhood is the toughest hood you will ever live in, okay? It ain't no joke. So just wanted to update you guys. I'm doing better with the shingles virus. I'm recovering and I'm getting myself on track, and I'm trying to balance it all, and I am not going anywhere. I will be here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I really hope that you guys are all doing so good and that your homes are staying on track. I am going to continue working towards those goals. And yeah, it's just like a fresh start this year for me. It's just learning a new way of life, and I'm loving it. To be honest, it's great. And I really am looking forward to all of it and to sharing it all with you here. So again, I hope this video brought you that real life cleaning motivation, and you guys were able to clean right along with me, and you guys were able to finish cleaning your complete disaster and feel really good right now. I am obviously finishing up with a good mop to this kitchen floor. In the end, I did move some pieces around on the countertop to make it look more minimal. I hope you guys like how it turned out. I know I did, and I still have a lot of work to do on my home. And so, yeah, I will be sharing that with all of you. But thank you so much for listening to my long chat today. It felt so good to catch up with all of you, and make sure you're subscribed. And if you like today's video, please click that like button, because everything is ran by the algorithm, and the more likes I get on my channel, then the more they recommend my videos out to the world so that other people like us can get my videos and they can get the help that they need as well. So it really helps me out, and I appreciate that. So for now, I'm going to play some music and say, stay mighty and God bless. And so I'm just going to play some music while you check out the finished results. And for now, I'm going to say, stay mighty and God bless.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I let it slide. I'm sleeping.